Namaste students. I hope all of you are fine. In the last lecture, we have studied about simple permanent tissue. What are simple permanent tissue? Yes, the tissues which are made up of only one type of cell are known as simple permanent tissue. For example, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma are supporting permanent plant tissue, and epidermis and cork are protective simple permanent plant tissue. Today we will study about complex permanent plant tissues. What are complex permanent plant tissues? The tissues which are made up of more than one type of cell. I repeat, the tissues which are made up of more than one type of cell are known as complex permanent tissue, and all the cells of the complex permanent tissue, whereas these are different cells but all of them perform one common function. There are two types of complex permanent tissue, xylem and phloem. In your junior classes, if we ask you question, how plant absorb water? You give the answer, plant absorb water with the help of roots. Yes, plant absorb water with the help of roots. But have you ever thought how water is transported to each and every part of the plant in tall trees? Like in case of tall tree, how water is transported to the leaves which are present at the topmost layer, and how the food it is transported from the leaves synthesized by the leaves present in the topmost level to the roots and other part of the plant which are present below the ground or in the lower region. Now, sometimes when we keep the flower in a glass, it do not have root, but still it remain alive for few days. How? The answer is complex permanent tissue, that is xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are two types of complex permanent tissue which are also known as conducting tissue or vascular tissue. These two tissues, xylem and phloem, they help in conduction of food, water and minerals to each and every part of the plant body. So, what is the main function of complex permanent tissue? That it helps in transport of food, water and minerals to each and every part of the plant body. And there are two types of complex permanent tissue, xylem and phloem. And xylem and phloem together known as conducting or vascular tissue, and xylem and phloem together form vascular bundles. What they form? Vascular bundles in higher plants. Like angiosperm. Angiosperms are seed producing plant. So in seed producing plants like mango, guava, pomegranate, etc., they all are higher plants, and in them vascular bundles are present. Xylem and phloem, they are together known as vascular bundles. First of all, we will study in detail about xylem. Now, xylem is a type of complex permanent tissue and it is water conducting vascular tissue. What do you mean by water conducting vascular tissue? That xylem, it is responsible only for transport of water. And this xylem, because it is a complex tissue, we have done that complex permanent tissues, they are made up of more than one type of cell. So, xylem, it is made up of 4 different types of cells, and these 4 type of cells of the xylem are also known as elements. So, what we call 4 types of cells of the xylem? Elements. So, 4 types of cells or element, they form xylem. These are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. First of all, tracheids. Now you have seen these are the four types of cells: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. First of all, we will discuss about the tracheids. Tracheids are elongated tubular cells which are dead when they mature. When they are immature, they are living cells, but when they mature, they attain their shape, they became tubular structure, they elongated in tubular structure, they become dead cells. It means they do not have cytoplasm and nucleus. Their cell wall is very thick. Because they are dead cell, their cell wall is very thick and they have tapering ends. You can see they have pointed ends. These are known as tapering ends. And you can see these small dots. These are known as the pits. Now their tracheids, their ends are closed and pits are present in them. And these pits are responsible for conduction of water. What is the function of pits? That they help in the conduction of water and they help in upward conduction of water. Means the water will move from lower part to the upper part. So tracheids, they help in upward conduction of water. Now the second element is vessels. Vessels, they are cylindrical structures or cylindrical shaped cells. They are also dead cells. It means they also don't have cytoplasm and nucleus. Now the ends of the vessels, their wall, it is partially or completely dissolved. You can see wide lumen is present at the end of vessels. So conduction of water take place through these openings. So mainly the conduction of water, like pipe, hose pipe, the conduction of water take place from inside the pipe. Similarly in vessels, conduction of water take place through the lumen. And they are placed in a linear manner like this, one above the other. So vessels like tracheids, they also help in upward conduction of water. So vessels also, they help in upward conduction of water. Now next is the xylem parenchyma. Parenchyma you have studied earlier. It is a type of simple permanent plant tissue. So parenchyma cells are also present in xylem. So xylem parenchyma, you can see I have marked nucleus and cytoplasm. What does it show? That xylem parenchyma, it is a living cell. So xylem parenchyma, it is a living cell. And what is the main function of xylem parenchyma? In xylem parenchyma, that it helps in storage of food. It has a vacuole, so it stores food material and it also helps in lateral conduction of water. Lateral means sideways. So it helps in lateral conduction of water. Now the next is xylem fibers. Xylem fibers, they are elongated tubular structures and they are made up of dead cells. And if they are dead cells, it means their cell wall is very thick. You can see their cell wall is very thick and they have narrow lumen. Narrow lumen is present. Now what is the main function of xylem fibers? They mainly provide mechanical support to the xylem and the plant body. So with this we have completed 4 elements of the xylem. So what are the 4 elements of the xylem? Xylem, tracheids, xylem vessel, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. I repeat, tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. Tracheid, vessels and xylem fibers, they are made up of dead cells and only one cell is living, that is the xylem parenchyma. The main function of tracheids and vessel is that they help in upward conduction of water, whereas the function of parenchyma is that it help in storage of food and lateral conduction of water. And what is the function of xylem fiber? That it provide mechanical support to the xylem and the plant body. So what is the main function of, if we talk about what is the main function of xylem? If I ask you about xylem only, what is the main function of xylem? So the main function of xylem is that it help in transport of water and minerals absorbed from the roots to each and every part of the plant. So what it help in, what is its function? That it helps in the transport of water and minerals to each and every part of the plant absorbed by the roots. And the second function is that it provide mechanical support to the plant body. In xylem, water conduction, it takes place only in one direction, that is only in upward direction movement of water take place. That's all for today.